Hello, I see they've saved the best for last. Hello, Will Rice. My name is Maia Helterbrand.
And I'm Audrey Yao.
Wait, no, I'm Audrey, and you're Maia.
But together, we're running for Will Rice Secretaries as Milk and Tea. Audrey here is a longboarding, Tims-wearing Meckie with luscious locks to boot, with an interesting, blunt sense of humor. And if I had to describe her with one phrase, it would be chaotically sensible. As a member of Traditions Committee, she makes really cool stickers you can put on your bottle or water bottle or laptop, so it's no surprise that her creativity knows no bounds and that she can get things done. This gal is also part of Rice Riaz with killer dance moves and a good taste in music, so you know that the bops be slapping on Fridays, in the words of our resident writing fellow Izzy.
Now where do I begin with the Maia Helterbrand? For many of you, Maia is synonymous with Gen Chem TA. Her bond with Will Rice is unbreakable, and her activation energy typically consists of 5 cups of tea in one of her many mugs. With her constant smile and laughter, every joke this professional goofball tells as secretary won't even need a catalyst to get a reaction from the crowd. Beyond every single chemistry pun that I could think of, Maia is incredibly caring and compassionate and makes everyone feel welcome. To quote Diego Lopez, awkward people love her, as does everyone else, because Maia is unapologetically herself. We want to capitalize on Maia's special energy by making Maia's Manic Mondays, where Maia can share a fun fact from the 80s, her favorite decade for music, and offer some questionable advice.
Then with Audrey's love of finding new coffee shops, concerts, and boba, we would have a Try It Tuesday where we find cool places in Rice and Houston and share it with y'all.
On Weird Animal Wednesdays, we'll share some wacky animal facts, like did you know horses can't breathe through their mouths?
Next, we'll have Thirsty Thursdays with super effective 10 out of 10 quality pickup lines.
I need one of those. And finally, even though Maia spends most of her free time on Second New playing board games, we promise you that you'll never get bored of our Friday lunch games.
In all seriousness, we'll make sure to uphold the honor of the position of Will Rice Secretaries by promptly sending out EC and Diet Minutes, announcing Will Rice events, emailing out spicy listers, and generally making everyone feel informed and welcome.
Additionally, as you can see by our matching dresses, we are a well-coordinated pair. As secretaries, we hope to bring this coordination in particular to the calendaring and room reservation process at Will Rice. Currently, all room reservations are available on the Google Calendar, but when was the last time you actually checked that before laying out all your stuff in a room to study and being interrupted by some random meeting that supposedly reserved the room? We hope to implement a whiteboard system in both the PDR and parlor, where we, the secretaries, can display all the approved room reservations each day, so everyone's right to the space is honored.
Just like boba, we're a perfect blend of milk and tea, and we'll make sure to make each day a little sweeter.
To conclude, in the words of Paige Russell,
make women secretaries again.
Put women in their place.
Good night.
Okay, we have...
Who's milk and who's tea?
That's a question that cannot be answered.
Okay, we have a question from the forum. It's a multi-part one that we combined. So, in what ways have you contributed to this college so far? How do you see this carrying over to your role as secretary? How do you plan on balancing the relatively heavy workload of being secretary with these other commitments?
I can start with that. I am involved at Will Rice in a lot of different ways. I'm on the renovation committee, and I also served as an advisor this past summer and school year. But I think one of the most important ways that I've served this community is by being a photographer, videographer, general historian. I think that being behind a camera really forces me to focus on each individual member and to really know what they're doing, know what they're up to in order to make everyone feel included in every single activity. And I think that this can really translate into being a secretary whose job it is to make everyone at a college feel informed and welcome. And I just hope that you guys entrust me with that responsibility.
I'm also part of elections committee and associates committee, and just kind of generally making Will Rice a little bit larger of a community and just reaching out with people. And I think these committees have also helped me be more organized and help plan things and just generally be more creative. There was another part to that question, but I've now forgot.
Balancing your commitments with the role of secretary.
Well, I kind of just generally meander around Will Rice, and I find times to plan things and just generally think of things randomly while doing nothing. So I think I will have the time to put in thoughts and efforts into planning things for lunch announcements and etc.
I would like to continue that by saying that Maya and I are always around here at lunch, and we also make an effort to come to every diet that we can. There was another part that I thought of, and I forgot it. Oh yeah, also just being, like, in this past year, we have put in time and effort into creating a community on first floor Old Dorm, and we think that, like, putting this time and effort can translate into our role as secretaries.
Nicholas?
Tell me a joke.
I have a fun fact that's kind of a joke. Okay. So, as we all know, the Vatican City has a population of 6 popes per square mile. I think that's funny. It's okay.
Give a hand for Maya.